Welcome to the Tim Sports Talk channel. This is your boy Tom. We got Jairus and Tim in the building. Hope y'all all having a wonderful day. Let's get straight to it. This is our new series called UNCUT. Undisputed First Take ain't touching this, man. We got goats debating tonight. About to go crazy. We got red topics to talk about. So let's get smack into it. Y'all know who these two are. The big dogs in the building. We don't got to introduce them, but if y'all want to introduce yourselves, y'all can go ahead and do so. And let's get straight to today's show, man. Yes, sir.
I'm Tim, and that's Jairus.
Yeah.
He's ugly. No, I'm just kidding. That's funny.
I hate him.
Y'all
That's
funny in the mug, man. So let's get straight into the first topic at hand, and we're going to start with the most controversial one. Deshaun Watson was suspended 6 games for his off the field things that we cannot disclose or here on YouTube, but he did some things we'll be doing with some masseuses that he wasn't messing with. And the NFL has appealed the suspension. Do you think it was right for the NFL or not? I'm going to start with Jairus. Even though he's chilling, doing his thing, Thug Theezy in the corner,
To appeal a 6 game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you think it was right for the NFL to do something?
No. 6 games is perfectly fine for Deshaun Watson. Listen, he shouldn't get more. He already was out a year last year. That should equate to a suspension anyway. Plus, 6 games is good. Why you need to give him more for? He already lost the year. Keep the 6 games, and that's the way it should be. I don't see why you gonna give him more. For what? And what are you
Spicy.
All right.
Tim?
For what?
Please,
This is for what?
For
Right
what?
now, if you only suspend him the 6 games, you basically did nothing to him because he's only making $1 million this year. So he's basically lost no money by only suspending him 6 games, which is what the NFL is like. Wait a minute. You can't have all of these allegations and basically lose nothing because the Browns, even if they only get suspended 6 games, the Browns can still make the playoffs with no problem. Like there's really no harm, no foul. He basically loses nothing.
Okay.
In this situation. Basically loses zero.
$30 million.
Yeah, and he's going to lose none of it to this suspension.
All right, suspend him the year. He still don't lose nothing.
Yeah, I think the NFL wants to suspend him longer than a year, probably a year and 6 games, so he actually gets some of that $230 million.
I'm retiring, and I get the fully guaranteed $230. Suspend that.
That's the point. It's not guaranteed if he doesn't do it. But the NFL is it is weird by this standard of they basically implemented a judge to be a third party in this whole thing and make a decision.
Yeah.
So you and the Players Association agreed. You both brought your lawyers. You both brought your evidence. And the judge ruled. In my opinion, it's over then. So I do agree with Jairus that it's over. Now, I don't necessarily only agree with the 6 games because of the situation. I would have done more in this because he's as I said, he's lost nothing because of how the contract is set up, which he basically screwed himself. If he should have just had a normal contract and then the 6 games would have been, okay, he lost some money. At least then he gets to play by, the 7th game or 8th game, whatever the final ruling would be. But he basically screwed himself because now it's like the NFL's not going to just slide with 20 whatever women accusing you of the same thing. Like if it was 1, 2, 3, maybe you could say conspiracy. 27 women saying the same exact thing. That's one of the biggest conspiracies around in this Me Too movement, or you are actually guilty in this situation. Now, I don't think he should be arrested for what he did. It sounds like it was more just, it wasn't actually like full on assault, I guess, if that's, or I don't know. I just don't want to say the other word.
It was misconduct.
Yeah, it definitely was misconduct because a masseuse should not have to deal with that stuff. But I think he screwed himself by how the contract is going to situation. The NFL is going to take this farther than what it's going to be now because of this. I think if he would have had a normal contract, the NFL would have shut up and said, okay, you lost a good amount of money. You got a 6-game suspension. We'll move forward with this.
Give him a suspension.
It's done.
How about that? So everybody can stop crying.
Well, maybe that's a part of the appeal process. Is right now it's just a 6-game suspension, no fines.
Everybody want to cry 6-game suspension, $30 million. Now he only got 200 fully guaranteed. Case closed. Let's just move on with life. It's fairly simple. He already missed a year. Give him 6 games, fine him $30 million. That's it.
So you two agree with this, basically. Okay.
Five $30
For
million.
different reasons, though, I feel like.
Different
but
reasons. Yeah, different
I,
reasons.
I feel like we do kind of land on the same side of this because I was just dealing with it in my fantasy football. Like I'm the commissioner where I put it to a vote. A vote was decided on, and then people started arguing again. It's like, no, this has already been decided on. So this is kind of how I feel now. It's like you hired the judge, Lou Robinson, who by all accounts seems to be a very high qualified female judge. And she's also a female, so she theoretically would have the women's side even more, theoretically. Obviously, there's no way to know that. And she's decided, after looking at all the evidence that both sides presented, it's a 6-game suspension. But now Roger Goodell and the NFL want to say, no, screw that. We're now going to appeal this, which then the appeal process basically just goes to the NFL anyway. So this whole charade of having a third party is basically null and void because now they get to just decide whatever they want to do.
Facts.
Afterwards. So it's basically the whole thing is just screwy, but it is what it is. He didn't screw himself according to That's funny. That's funny.
Corey,
that's funny.
Hey, bro, Corey, hilarious, dog. All right, so we're going to get to the next topic here. Mm-hmm. And this one, we're going to kind of talk about another quarterback now. Is Tua going to prove everyone wrong this year with all the new weapons? They acquired Tyreek Hill. They have Waddle. They got your boy from the Cowboys. What's his name? Cedric Wilson Jr., mm-hmm. Chase Edmonds. They got Mike Gesicki. They picked up Teron Armstead to fortify the offensive line. They got Connor Williams, whatever that's worth. And, they have an offensive coach now in former San Francisco 49ers offensive coordinator, Mr. McDaniel. So, what are your thoughts on Tua Tagovailoa proving everyone wrong if he can or not, and why? Let's start with Tim.
So, I was not happy with Tua after this Raiders game 2 years ago, where he looked scared and then he got benched from all people, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who none of us wanted in this building, and yet this is who he got benched for in a game where then Fitzpatrick ended up, I believe, winning the game. Even at that was the game where he nearly got his head taken off, throwing it up to Gesicki. So that's put a sour taste in my mouth. It does seem that Miami likes to win games with him, which is nice. And by all accounts, he seems to be a great leader. They did add Tyreek Hill, who's got tremendous speed, and Waddle's already got tremendous speed. So he's got weapons. He still has Gesicki. There's no reason for him to fail other than I just don't think he's a great quarterback. So I don't think he's going to succeed this year in Miami. Even with the extra weapons, I still see Miami being around a 500 team.
That's not
just like always.
Okay, I can feel that. Okay, Tim. Tim talking this ish. Okay.
That's successful.
Big dog Jerry, what you guys say, big
That's
dog?
not successful. With Brian Flores, didn't they win like 10 games? Now they're going backwards. This is your third season.
They won 9, I think, at their highest. I don't think they ever won 10 games under Brian Flores.
They didn't win 10 games and miss the playoffs by a game.
Oh yeah, you're right. Technically, you're right. Yes, they were. They go 10-6. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was.
What year was that?
2020.
Yeah, it had to have been 2020 because I think 2019 was
the last 16 game season. Yeah, it was 2020. They just missed the playoffs by a game. Yep.
So they went
2 or 3 picks and all that. Yeah.
First off, the Jets can come out of nowhere. The Patriots aren't going anywhere.
No,
They're in their division.
Sorry, his rookie year was 2020. Just to clarify that, because it was the same year Chase Young was drafted.
They have the Patriots in their division. They have the Jets in their division.
Mm-hmm.
All those teams, especially the Bills, we know what they are. The Patriots are going to be there because it's Bill Belichick, and the Jets can come out of nowhere. I don't like Tyreek Hill. Okay. I don't think he's going over 1,000 yards, but they do have a lot of stuff in their defense is top 10. I see them somewhere around 10-7 making the playoffs. I think Tua goes out here silence all the doubters, all the haters. He probably goes for 33 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
Okay. 33 touchdowns.
Passing. 65 completion percentage. That's what he'll be around. That's my stats for Tua.
33 touchdowns?
33 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
He only had 16 last year.
With who throwing to who?
Devontae Parker, Jalen Waddle, Mike
Don't
Gesicki.
look at Devontae Parker, please.
That's the third best option.
Bush Jr.
Devontae Parker is your third best option. That's not too bad. Was Grant on their team last year?
No, Jakeem Grant.
That's was he on the Bears?
On that team last year. Preston Williams on that team last year.
Move him as well.
And what's their running back's name? What's that running back's name?
Crap. Oh, Myles Gaskin.
Gaskin. Oh, I don't think he's a bum. I think he's solid.
Bum.
Undrafted rookie or 7th round rookie or something like that.
What he got? So he didn't have nobody but Mike Gesicki. That is it.
Waddle? He had like 1,000 yards last year.
Hey, Waddle. Okay.
Wow.
Waddle.
Yeah, a top 5 pick or top 6 pick, whatever he was.
You don't even like him.
Waddle.
I didn't like him at number 6 pick.
Listen, he ain't had nothing last year. We all know that. Okay. This year he has some weapons. Okay.
16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
33 touchdowns.
7-5 record.
6 interceptions.
If this man throws 33 touchdowns,
there's no way he's going for 33 touchdowns. There is 0% chance.
Okay. He's going
0% chance.
33. That's my prediction.
33. You have lost your mind. He might hit 25 if he's lucky, and that would be a great year for him.
30.
That's the ceiling. Is 25 touchdowns. I say more like 21 touchdowns
33.
with 10 picks.
Take it or leave it.
DRG got 22 touchdowns, 15 picks, and 3,500 yards passing.
Yeah, and how many yards do you have? Only 2,600 yards in 12 games last year. Yeah, pathetic. And he got benched for freaking Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Twice.
Absolutely not.
All
33 touchdowns. You've lost it.
Next topic at hand, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
That was very interesting to talk about Tua. Jairus had the outlandish take, and Tim had the, more of a conservative. Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
But next is Dallas last Anthony Barr. Spooky. Anthony Barr. Cowboys. Does it help the Cowboys at all?
No.
And should we have went and pursued Anthony Barr? I will start with Jairus.
Should we have what in pursuit?
So should we have pursued Anthony Barr?
No, I can care less about the linebacker position. It doesn't help Dallas, no, but because they already had a top 5 freaking linebacking core. What do you need to add him for? It doesn't help them at all because he's probably not going to see playing time. He's probably just a rotational piece. So what does he truly do outside of rotation? No one's scared of that. Okay, if you sign Anthony Barr, whatever, which you're probably going to end up winding up cutting him anyway. So that's irrelevant. And then should we pursue him? No, because we don't need him. What is he really coming here to do anyway in Washington? But get smoked and killed in the past game. I'm good. Okay, have fun with it. That's how I feel about Anthony Barr. Don't want him, never did want him, never cared for him. Obviously, we didn't want him because we didn't sign him. Dallas did because they thought we was going to. So we baited him into signing somebody that we pretended we want because that we never was going to sign him to begin with. So they can have him. But you already got, what's that boy name from LSU that we like? Cox.
Bill Cox.
Yeah, him. Micah. Who else you had? What's that boy name?
Jabril Cox is hurt, by the way. With some serious.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say like he's not listed or anything on ESPN. Doesn't have IRO or nothing.
It happened today.
Oh,
happened today.
Jabril Cox got injured today.
I believe so. That's what someone told me. A Cowboy fan told me today.
But still, Anthony Barr does nothing for him.
Tim, what does Anthony Barr do for the Cowboys?
I agree with Jairus on the fact that I was confused on why they're really gunning for linebackers with Van Der Esch and Micah Parsons already. But if Jabril Cox got hurt, that does change my evaluation. Because after that, then it's like Devin Harper, Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis in the corner. Devin Harper and Luke Gifford is.
They needed more depth in general. Like,
all I'm saying is this guy for $3 million is better than David Mayo for us.
Facts.
And our linebacking core, all it is. You don't think Anthony Barr is better than David Mayo?
David Mayo. I said it. Give me David Mayo over Anthony Barr. I'm good. Give me David Mayo.
You went too far.
Give me David Mayo. It's a matter of fact, if David Mayo make the team, he'll have a better year than Anthony Barr.
David Mayo will make the team because there's no other linebackers.
Well,
we literally have David Davis and Cole.
He'll have a better year than Anthony Barr. How about that?
I highly doubt that.
How about that? Put that in your book.
For $3 million, I would have signed Mr. Anthony Barr instead of David Mayo. But that being said, one of my whole points was going to be about Jabril Cox because I thought that was like an indictment on him. But I guess it could be indictment on his health. Yeah. And that he's just not going to be healthy enough because what I'm seeing is he got injured last year with a torn ACL, but right now he's not listed as anything. But they say he's still rehabbing it. So
he might have aggravated or something.
Or yeah, he was dinged apparently a day ago. 2 tight ends and Jabril Cox dinged during practice, whatever that means.
He might have aggravated or something.
Yeah. 5 days ago, Jabril Cox is quickly back to form in training camp. I liked Jabril Cox. I thought he was a tremendous coverage linebacker. Especially like he has great length. I wanted him for us really badly last year or in that draft. Last year's draft, but obviously they went for him. So I don't think Anthony Barr is going to be a huge deal for them. I do think that they're still going to have a really solid defense with Dante Fowler, Micah Parsons and company, DeMarcus Lawrence, and of course coached by Dan Quinn. I'm obviously not a huge Trayvon Diggs fan. I think he's extremely overrated because he just got a ton of turnovers, which is awesome. Good for him. But him as a number 1 corner, I think they're going to be severely disappointed year in and year out. But overall, I just don't think it helps the Cowboys that much.
I can agree with that. Okay, so I like both guys' takes on that one. I completely agree with both of you guys there. I don't like Anthony Barr. I think I'm glad we didn't sign him. He's just a glorified pass rusher. We have enough of those. And yeah, I'm good.
That's what I was trying to tell Naughty, but he don't listen.
He's just a glorified pass rusher. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker. He's not really he's not an edge rusher, and he's not a coverage guy. He can't cover a cold. He couldn't cover COVID.
I loved him coming out in the draft, though. Rushing a passer.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, so next topic at hand, the Hall of Fame game, which is tonight. Football's back. Yay, it's lit. But yeah, football's back. Yeah. And who are you most excited to watch tonight in the Jacksonville, Las Vegas game? You probably won't see any starters, but with some rookies you guys want to watch, something like that. And what do you think about the Hall of Fame class? I will start with Jairus.
You said it won't be any starters?
Probably won't be any starters playing tonight. It's an extra preseason game. This will be their quote unquote.
So is it or isn't it?
Lawrence and Etienne are sitting out of the Hall of Fame game. So that's 2 guys.
What about the Raiders?
Let's see.
Starters.
I get Etienne. I get that. I don't get why Trevor Lawrence is sitting out. It's your second year. Get in the freaking game. That's stupid.
But Doug Peterson's decision. He's the coach.
He's an idiot.
Where can I see like lineups for Hall of Fame game? I don't even know if they've listed it or not.
Is Christian Kirk Mr. $18 million a year? If he plays.
So
I don't think we'll see him either, bro.
The following players will not play for Jacksonville: Travis Etienne, C.J. Beathard, Zay Jones, Laviska Shenault, Marvin Jones, Christian Kirk, Trevor Lawrence, Evan Ingram, Darius Williams, James Robinson, Devin Lloyd, Jamal Agnew, Josh Allen, Olakun,
yeah.
Brandon Sheriff.
Yeah, Olakun, yeah, Brandon Sheriff. Yeah.
I know he's the kid from Atlanta. I just can never say his name. Tyler Shotley, Cam Robinson, Jawan Taylor, Chris Manhertz, Malcolm Brown, and Folorunso Fadokasi. So, hey, Walker will be playing.
Trayvon Walker's going to be playing.
Trayvon Walker should be playing today, so that should be a great one to watch. Let's see if I can find the same
Kirk.
Christian Kirk is not in. He's not playing. Yeah,
he's not playing. You make $8 a year, you can't play a preseason game.
It's an extra preseason game.
I wish I would. And my team been trash for the last however many years. They playing in a preseason game. They tripping. I got a quarterback who was trash last year, who need all the help he can get and all the experience he can get, and you sitting. What about the Raiders?
I'm not finding one for the Raiders like that.
The Raiders are not playing on their starters. It's an extra preseason game. Come on. Like, let's be real here. We're not going to see these starters. You're not going to see none. You're not going to see Hunter Renfrow. You're not going to see Devontae Adams. You're not going to see Derek Carr. You're not going to see John.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't have to see those guys.
Yeah, we don't need to see those dudes.
I'm curious if Trayvon Merrick would play. I loved him last year. He was one of my favorite players in the draft.
He will play.
We'll see if he plays the same. I would love to see what he does in the game tonight. Outside of that, like, they didn't draft until the third round, and it was a guard at that, and it was Darren Parham. So
I do want to.
They don't have any top guys.
He looks, though.
They don't have any top guys there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm really excited to see much of anybody in the Raiders other than Merrick, honestly. I don't know. Like, yeah, the Raiders aren't giving me much, to be fair. We'll see if I'm sure Leatherwood's going to play. He had a lot of penalties last year. We'll see if he has improved from last year, their first round pick from 2 years ago. But other than that, we're not going to see much.
We'll just see some good old-fashioned football.
But as far as the Hall of Fame class, I'm disappointed in this Hall of Fame class. I don't understand how a guy like Cliff Branch gets in over Clark or Brian Mitchell. How in the world is that possible? It's like the only guy I really knew. All right, there's two guys I knew, Richard Seymour and Dick Vermeil. Dick Vermeil makes sense. He was a great coach for years, and Richard Seymour was a stud.
Yeah.
But I don't like that these other guys are in the Hall of Fame over like Joe Jacoby. They put another tackle in here from Jacksonville. What did he do to earn a spot over top of Tony Boselli, over top of Joe Jacoby? Apparently the big claim to fame was that he was the face of the franchise of an expansion team. Good for him, but Jacoby's a multiple-time world champion, a part of the greatest offensive line in history, like tons of history there, was an absolute beast before his time. I'm disappointed that is not the case. Who's echo? Am I hearing an echo? But I don't know. Doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm disappointed in this overall Hall of Fame class. Do you have opinions on that one, Jairus?
I don't care about this Hall of Fame class. Listen. We should be talking about who should be in this Hall of Fame class, not who is.
Okay, who should be?
Where's Asante Samuel? Where's Asante Samuel? A top 3 corner, a top 5 corner in NFL history in my book. Where's he at?
World champion for 2 different teams, right?
Huh?
Wasn't he a champion on 2 different teams?
I believe so.
Was he with the Eagles when they won, or no?
No, not when they won.
No, he was the part of that dream team, though.
Oh, he was on the dream team. Okay.
He was on the dream team with Nnamdi Asomugha. What's that quarterback? Vince Young.
Deshaun Jackson.
DJ played with DJ.
Shady McCoy.
Shady McCoy. That's the running back. LaShawn McCoy.
What else? Who else should be up in there that I'm not thinking about?
I'm sure there's other guys over what they're put in. I'm looking at what they put in. I'm just so disappointed.
What they put in?
Oh, Joe Jacoby definitely disappointed me.
They put in Tony Boselli, a left tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cliff Branch, a receiver. Apparently, he was a sprinter back in what years did he play? 72 to 85 for the Raiders.
Should have got him, bro.
Leroy Butler.
Devin Hester ain't in.
Yeah, he should. He definitely should be on. Like Devin Hester should.
Before Devin Hester should be in, B. Mitch should be in.
Yeah, B. Mitch and Devin Hester should be in, but definitely I'll pick B. Mitch over Hester.
Marcus Webb, Patrick Willis.
I love Hester. I think he should be in. I mean, I think he should be in for the simple fact that. All right, who's echoing? Is it me?
It might be me. Hold on. Let's check.
Hello? It might be. Okay, so just in the future, we'll fix that. But anyway, as far as Devin Hester, for the simple fact that he ran back that touchdown in the Super Bowl when everybody knew that that's what he was going to do. They kicked it to him anyway, and he takes back the opening kickoff of the Super Bowl. That's just incredible. Of course, it was in a loss, which is unfortunate.
Chad Johnson should be in.
Ocho Cinco,
Hines Ward. I don't know how Hines Ward is not in. The greatest blocking receiver in history.
Yeah.
Period. No debate. Should be in.
That's a super snub for sure.
They got Torrey Holt and Mike Allstott, I think, isn't in.
I loved watching Mike Allstott back in the day.
There's so many guys like Steve Smith.
I just want to know the break.
Reggie Wayne not
what
in?
Up, Pig? Reggie Wayne's not in? Is that true?
I don't know. I'm asking.
No, wait, sorry. I'm getting him confused. I got him confused for a second with Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison's in, right?
Heck yeah.
I don't know about Reggie though.
Now what?
Should Reggie be in?
Reggie
was a stud. I loved Reggie, but should he be in the Hall of Fame?
Yes, Reggie was a beast.
I mean, is he even listed in like the top 15 receivers in the last 20 years?
Let me go look what Reggie did.
Like over Calvin Johnson, or not over, but I'm just saying like
he's a 6-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro, and a champion with 14,000 yards receiving and 82 touchdowns. He should be in.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I have higher standards.
Yeah, Reggie's a borderline for me. I can't say yeah or no.
I love Reggie, but Marvin Harrison, Larry Fitzgerald, T.O., Calvin Johnson. I'd probably have Andre Johnson over Reggie Wayne.
Facts.
I loved him. But then also if you go into like the recent years, but I'm just trying to think, like, is Reggie Wayne really a top 15 receiver?
I got something for this.
Is he a top 15 receiver in the last 20 years? Or even in the time frame that he played in? Is he really a top 15?
The man is top 10 in receiving yards.
That's pretty good. But Eli Manning is top 10 in like, so what?
Reggie Wayne's a beast. 6-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro.
Peyton Manning,
and he's a champion.
Andrew Luck.
And he's a champion.
He went from Peyton Manning to Andrew Luck.
Okay, so did Marvin Harrison. Okay, whatever.
Marvin Harrison was a stud, though.
Marvin Harrison.
Andre Johnson got similar stats. He has 12 less touchdowns, and the only difference is that he did not play with another receiver besides DeAndre Hopkins toward the end of his career.
And the quarterbacks he played with were not Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck. Matt Schaub had a
trash compared to Luck and Manning. He played.
Matt Schaub had a couple of good years.
Marvin Harrison only has 235 yards more than Reggie Wayne.
But the point is, he played with Marvin Harrison his whole career darn near.
I don't know about his whole career. It
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he did.
I don't know. I do like Reggie Wayne. Reggie Wayne's a star. I don't know. It's interesting.
Not getting in, bro. We letting that go. Reggie not getting in. We got to move to the next topic. Reggie not getting in, bro. If he get in, I'll be happy for him. But I don't think he's gonna get in.
You know what? I would put him in over almost everybody on this list. To be fair.
Facts. Okay, I could agree with that.
But anyway, that's just me, I guess.
So I saw thoughts on the Hall of Fame class. Okay. Dang, we kind of breezing through this show. Weekly power rankings for week 1 of the preseason.
Yeah, this is how we're going to end every show. But this is good because we want to get ready for the Hall of Fame game anyway.
Yeah, so you guys want to do a top 5, top 10? You guys prefer?
Yeah, top 5.
Top 5. Who your top 5 teams going to week 1 of the preseason. I will start with Tim.
Yeah, start with him. Good.
Okay, am I just listing all top 5, or are we gonna do it like in?
You guys can get y'all top 5 separately. Like you guys get y'all top 5.
Okay, here's my top 5 then. Top 5 right now. I got Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna pick the 5 and then I'm gonna reorder them. So Buffalo Bills, Washington. No, I'm just kidding. Los Angeles Rams.
Okay.
Buffalo Bills. I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's fine.
I'm going to go with.
Well, that's fine.
That's. I'm going to go with. I'm going to put Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. So there's my top 5, and the order will be Buffalo, Cincy, Rams, Bucks, Chargers.
Bull jive. All that was bull jive. Let's get y'all real list. We gonna start with.
Tell us, sir. Please tell us.
I'm gonna take Buffalo. Obviously, gonna be in there.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Rams in there.
Yep.
Okay. I got the Chargers in there.
All right, we agree on that.
Got the Chargers in there. I gotta put the Broncos in there. They got what's his face? What's that 4?
Russell Wilson. Yeah.
That's 4 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos, and then I'm gonna go with. You know what? Shoot.
What's your spicy self about to do, man? What spicy take you got now?
Oh my gosh.
What's
I'm just gonna say going in. I ain't gonna say coming out yet. I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
All right. So the only one we disagree on is
Baltimore, but I gotta wait.
You want to put Baltimore over Cincy?
Yeah,
I
gotta wait. They need to stay healthy for me first.
Okay.
So the only one we disagreed about. Okay, so it was the Broncos and
you had the Bucks and he had the Broncos. That was the difference.
this year. The Buccaneers are still above the Broncos. Tom Brady was the number 1 statistical quarterback last year. They added Julio Jones now to Mike Evans Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Leonard Fournette is arguably a top 5.
Add Russell Gage too,
running
by
back.
the way. Kind of have to add that.
Nobody ain't worried about Leonard Fournette. 1. 2,
Leonard Fournette's a stud.
Julio ain't been happy since ain't been healthy since he left Atlanta. And
He's their third option.
And Chris Godwin,
the best receiver in the last decade, is their third option.
Chris Godwin is still dealing with ACL. I'm good. Please. And don't mention
Chris Godwin's already healthy and back.
And they defense trash.
Their defense ain't trash. They still have a stud front 7.
Who? You got good linebackers. Who else in the front?
Vita Vea, absolute monster.
Decent.
They did lose Barrett though, right?
No.
It's got Shaq Barrett.
Oh, okay.
That O line. That O line's a rebuilt O line though. They did lose Ryan Jensen, and they do have 2 new starting guards. So that's key.
Okay, but they still have Tristan Wirfs and Donovan Smith, right?
Yeah, but that interior.
And then I don't care. It'll be fine. Whoever they have, they'll be good. And Tom Brady has dealt with bad offensive lines in the past and still succeeded. And he has all of those weapons. He's going to get the ball out in 2 seconds anyway. It's going to be over.
It's going to be over.
Absolutely not. And then the Broncos are going to have a freaking heck of a time trying to get through the AFC West. I don't even know if I have them as number 2 in the division, let alone top 5.
You lost.
Because the Chiefs still have Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh my God,
Juju Smith-Schuster is actually really good. Now,
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, and you still have Travis Kelce.
Juju.
You just added Ronald Jones, who I think could steal the starting running back spot from Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And you still have Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
He's meh.
I
think he can
still.
And they still have they got Orlando Brown.
Oh my God.
The one thing they did lose was Honey Badger. That's tough.
That's their defense. They have no defense.
I mean, they still have Chris Jones, but and then I like their linebacker, Nick Bolton.
Hold on. Hey, put some respect on Justin Reed's name. All right. Let's not do that tonight. Okay.
All right, well, you still have the Honey Badger, but
He ain't better than Honey Badger, but he's still good though.
He ain't gonna be worth nothing.
Nick Bolton's solid. And then they just added Leo Chenal in the rookie draft class.
I give you that part.
And they just added the corner, right? Didn't they add that smaller corner, Trey McBride?
Oh no, they added
that's a tight end.
Oh, I'm sorry, McDuffie, right?
No, it was they drafted Daxton Hill. I'm telling you,
they drafted Daxton. Who got McDuffie?
Oh, they did. The Bengals drafted him.
Well, who
I'm pretty sure they got McDuffie.
They got McDuffie.
Oh, they got McDuffie. Okay.
Bengals drafted the other boy,
Daxton Hill.
Yeah,
which was silly. Why would they need a safety?
Because they might want to get rid of Jesse Bates. That was probably his replacement.
Maybe. But anyway, there's 2 defensive players that they added that are solid.
Look,
in their rookie class.
I'm gonna tell you how to say
And Pat Mahomes is still the best quarterback in football.
I don't care about Pat Mahomes. Justin Herbert gonna be better than him. Listen,
you've lost it. No,
I'm gone. I'm out.
Listen,
no way.
Let's. Justin Herbert threw for 5,000 yards last season, the second year, but that's none of my business.
Yeah, Justin Herbert missed the playoffs.
Listen.
Pat Mahomes has been to 4 straight AFC championship games, even in a down year. Last year he was down, and they still made it to the AFC championship. 13 seconds. 13 seconds.
Justin Herbert doesn't have Andy Reid calling plays for him. Let's make that abundantly clear. Okay.
He still is the Saints quarterbacks coach that's coached Drew Brees for forever.
Oh my gosh! You just said quarterback coach versus Andy Reid.
For Drew Brees, he's not, and Sean Payton, he's not any quarterback
Sean Payton, that's the guy that you should say, not a quarterback coach who nobody cares about.
But that's who their OC is. But go ahead.
Justin Herbert is going to be better than Patrick Mahomes this year. That's just going to be fact.
That's asinine, but okay.
I don't see how.
That's asinine. Because Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in football. That's asinine. I'm sorry.
And did Justin Herbert all of a sudden get Andy Reid? But it was fun. All right, awesome.
What did Pat Mahomes have on offense? I'll wait. All I heard was Travis Kelce. Nothing.
Okay, guys, we gotta wrap this up. It was about time. It's about time we gotta wrap this up.
All right. It was
so.
fun.
Any last words, you two, before we get out of here?
Well, I just want to say thanks for everybody that was in the chat. I hope you guys enjoyed our new show. We're going to be doing this every Monday and Wednesday night prior to the night game, whatever that is. And we're going to continue this through the preseason. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Go subscribe to ProTech and Jairus. ProTech, we're going to also live stream this in the future to his channel. Unfortunately, schedules didn't line up where we could get it really worked out, and ProTech got off work late today and whatnot, where it didn't work out. But in the future, it will be on his channel as well. I'm also going to send him the recording, but go subscribe to these 2 dudes. And also, we're going to be live here in just 5 minutes, me and Jairus doing the play-by-play for the Hall of Fame game. And we're going to be doing play-by-play throughout the entire year. So that's the final things that I wanted to say. And in the future, ProTech will have access to the chat on his StreamYard. So he'll be putting your chats up and stuff in the future. So thank you, everybody who chatted. I didn't want to start putting them up there and make it seem like I was just picking ones that were helping me, I guess, or were agreeing with me. But anyway, that's all I'm saying. But thank you. And thanks, ProTech. You did a great job. And thanks, Jairus, for hopping in. I think this is going to be a fun show.
It's going to be fun, man. Welcome to Uncut. We're going to keep it raw Uncut on here. About to go crazy. Dope show. Thank y'all, too, for having me as the moderator. And I appreciate you guys. And you guys have a great one. You guys be easy. Y'all enjoy their live stream tonight on the play-by-play. But I got to go. And Justin Herbert is not even better than Patrick Mahomes. I'm getting the heck up out of here. You're going crazy. You're going crazy.